There have been numerous cases of idols getting ridiculed for dating, but what happened to Minami Minegishi, a former member of the Japanese group AKB48, might be the most tragic out of them all. Minami Minegishi is known for her long and outstanding career with AKB48. She was a member of the group from 2005 to 2021, and she remained a part of the group even after her career suffered a terrible scandal. Idols being prohibited from dating is nothing new, and while the situation has been slowly getting better, it was nothing like that when the scandal happened in 2013. Not to mention that AKB48 were under a strong no-dating ban as posed by their company. Japanese weekly tabloid Shukan Bunshun published an article on January 31st of 2013 that Minami spent the night at Shirahama Allen's place on January 17th. Back then, Allen was a member of the Japanese group Generations, but the duo first met in 2011 when they both participated in a reading drama Moshimo Kimiga. Japanese netizens felt outraged when the news broke out, mainly because Minami always claimed that she wasn't very popular with men. She was kind of known for not having too much luck with men, despite being one of the more popular members of AKB48. Both of their agencies didn't release an official statement, but they did state that they were aware of Minami and Allen's friendship since they were co-stars. What was even more shocking was Minami's response to the scandal. The same day, on January 31st, Minami posted a video response on AKB48's YouTube channel. Upon clicking on the video, anyone could see that Minami shaved her whole head. On top of that, she was obviously very distressed. Minami started the video by saying, "As the first generation member of AKB48, I was supposed to be in the position where I always had to act as a role model for the junior members. However, what I have done was such a thoughtless and lack of self-awareness behavior." Minami then admitted that she didn't know what to do or what she could do to help the situation, but she had to do something since she couldn't just sit still. Minami then said, "I decided all by myself to shave my head without even telling the members or my agency." Minami acted like this in a state of shock after she read the news. As said by Minami, she didn't expect to be forgiven by doing that, but she truly didn't want to quit being a member of AKB48. Minami continued, "I was unable to think of leaving AKB48 now, where the members I love and spent my youth with and your warm fans are. I know this is being over-optimistic, but I want to stay as Minegishi Minami of AKB48 if possible." Throughout the whole video, Minami apologized profusely for her actions and begged for forgiveness. Mind you, all this was just because she dated a guy. What Minami did to express her regret and apologies wasn't the only thing that shocked netizens and fans. Minami's rank in the group fell down a number of spots. From being one of the official members, Minami was demoted to Kenkyusei status, which meant that she had the same status as trainees. This was another way to punish Minami for breaking the dating ban, which they had to follow in order to not destroy their fans' illusions and dreams. Japanese author and critic Hiroki Azuma shared that it was disgusting that Minami felt like she had to shave her whole head in order to express her apologies. What made the situation more severe was the fact that shaving one's head is a traditional act of contrition in Japanese culture. Contrition stems from Christianity and means to repent for the sins one has committed. The Japan Times article about this scandal highlighted that Minami's response showed the huge flaws in idol culture. It said, "What is happening here is that the protection of fans' fragile fantasies automatically trumps the basic human right to a life outside that fantasy framework." Some fans also agreed that what Minami did was unnecessary and that she shouldn't be punished like this even if she broke one of the company's rules. The video of Minami with her shaved hair garnered millions of views on YouTube and became a trending topic on Twitter. With more and more people finding out about the scandal, it opened up discussions on very important topics regarding idol culture in Japan or the growing gender inequality in the country. It showed the imbalance in who gets punished and how they are perceived by other people. While Minami's apology was drastic, Shirahama Allen only had to issue a small apology, and he wasn't compelled to do anything extreme as Minami did. Some of the group's past scandals were brought to light again, and many of them had something to do with dating. Since AKB48 are portrayed as idols you can meet, they have to uphold a certain image that helps them develop personal connections with their fans, which then often result in parasocial relationships. In order to keep the illusion of closeness with their fans, the girls cannot smoke, cannot cause any trouble, and are forbidden to date. AKB48's fandom have been described to desire the submissiveness of the members and also the control over who the idol actually is. AKB48 regularly holds elections to determine who is the most popular member, and fans control who moves up and down within the group. In 2012, the former AKB48 member Rino Sashihara was demoted and transferred to a far less popular group, HKT48. Rino's transfer came shortly after the tabloid Shukan Bunshun published an interview with the man who allegedly dated Rino. Rino replied that the man was just a friend and that his story was completely false. Another member, Yuka Masuda, was also demoted and transferred to another group after she was seen spending the night at a man's house. While both the members apologized for their actions, neither of those incidents were so severe. Minami's YouTube video was soon made private by their company, but the discussions didn't stop. The internet seemed to be split into two. A lot of fans were outraged over through Minami's situation, and there were a lot of people who thought that Minami did the right thing to shave her head to express her remorse. The situation got worse when a picture of Minami happily posing with her shaved head and doing peace signs was released. To a lot of people, this showed Minami's lack of remorse, and many thought that this was her indicating that the whole thing was an elaborate publicity stunt. One netizen wrote, "Hurry up and realize the whole thing is just another aspect of their performance." Another one said, "The whole thing reeks of a publicity stunt. The people who run AKB48 are seriously messed up." It seemed like many people wouldn't be surprised if this truly were a publicity stunt because the way AKB48's management handles their scandals is strange. A member from the sister group NGT48, Maho Yamaguchi, once apologized for causing commotion after she opened up about being attacked by two men. During one celebratory event, Maho took the time to apologize to fans for causing trouble after she shared that she was attacked by men who were able to obtain her personal information from another idol in NGT48. Maho also expressed her disappointment and frustration with NGT48's management. According to Maho, their management didn't do enough in addressing the problem and taking precautions. Some idols would never return to the entertainment industry after a scandal like this, but Minami managed to overcome it. She bounced back stronger than ever and stayed with the group until 2019. At the time of her graduation from the group, she was the last idol from the first generation who was still a part of the lineup. Minami officially graduated in May of 2021 due to her graduation concert being postponed because of COVID-19. In 2022, Minami announced that she got married to the leader of the Japanese YouTube group Tetsuya. Since Minami left the group, it seems like nothing has changed and the group is still under a strong no-dating ban. In fact, Okada Nana was the most recent person to leave the group due to dating rumors in December of 2022. Okada Nana went from being the group's center to announcing her graduation over dating rumors in less than a week. Nana has been with the group for more than a decade, so this came off as a surprise to many fans. It was once again Shukan Bunshun who exposed Nana's private life. The tabloid released pictures of Nana with actor Ino Hiroki. It was reported that the two looked at some apartments together and later met up with Nana's father. Once again, the backlash Nana received was overwhelming. In her apology, Nana apologized for betraying her fans and explained that graduating from the group was the best course of action. Many people called Nana a hypocrite, citing what she said back in 2017 about changing the rules to reward those members who work hard and avoid getting into scandals. There was one fan who felt so disappointed by Nana's actions that he destroyed all of Nana's merch and posted the picture saying that he'd taken his life back. Nana was also accused of queer baiting. In 2016, Nana stated that she didn't care much about the gender of her romantic partners. It seems like people couldn't comprehend the thought of Nana being both queer and being in a relationship with a man, which is why they accused her of queer baiting. With Nana's scandal making headlines, AKB general manager Mukaichi Mion shared that she was considering changing the rules against romantic relationships since the rule destroyed a lot of AKB48 members' careers. She then went on to clarify that no rule against romantic relationships actually exists, addressing the public perception of AKB48 operating under the no-dating ban. It was then clarified that if agencies get rid of the no-dating ban, they would lose a huge chunk of their core fan demographic consisting of middle-aged and older men who buy into the pseudo-love that the idols provide them. Although it would be very great if Japanese idols could go out and be in a relationship like any other human, their whole career depends on it, and not many of them are willing to let it go. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye!